Hey everybody, this is Randall.
And Michelle.
And this is our little COVID update. Michelle come out to my shop where I was finally feeling a little bit better and I could get some stuff done. And she tracked me down for a little update video. So here it is.
This is on day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
The reason we didn't do an update video is because Corona had both of us just wiped out, feeling like crap.
Yeah.
Michelle was absolutely the worst.
Yeah.
She was laid out on the floor of the bathroom on the tile floor,
naked,
trying to break her fever.
Mm-hmm. It was awful.
And she actually got a fever up to 103.7, and it got really scary for her.
Every day I ran a fever at least twice a day, throughout the day, every day.
But only one time.
For a week.
But only out of one of those fevers did she ever give me her dying wishes.
Yeah.
It was pretty scary.
It was bad.
But as far as my symptoms, I immediately lost taste and smell, like we told you in the last video. And it's been almost 2 weeks later, and I still don't have my taste and my smell back. Every once in a while, I'll smell a little something, or I'll taste a little something, but 95% of the time, I can't taste or smell anything, even still. And I've been pretty much symptom-free for several days, probably 4 or 5 days that I've felt normal. And I still have a headache. I've had pressure behind my head, but one of the biggest problems that I
had bad headaches too.
Yeah, you really dealt with the bad headaches, but for me it was more of pressure right behind my eyes, and it was so bad that I couldn't focus and read anything that was greater than maybe 4 or 5 feet from me. Anything that was more than that, it was all a blur, and I was really concerned that I was going to need glasses or something severe was happening.
It didn't affect my vision.
I've had really good vision all my life, and then whenever I got hit with COVID, I couldn't read anything. But my vision's returned. I still have headaches. Still having a little bit of fatigue.
I'm done with the headaches.
Like I just woke up from a nap.
No more fevers. But Maya, my daughter, she didn't have any symptoms like what we had. Very little, like asymptomatic. And now that she's finishing up, she's actually developed a rash. That's like almost like
it's very rare among the COVID people, but they said the asymptomatic people, if they're going to show anything, they're going to show a rash. So Maya ended up with a rash.
Mm-hmm.
She lost her taste and her smell for probably 2 days, and then it was right back. And same with Michelle. She lost it for just a couple of days, and then she got it right back.
Mine was right back. So I'm going to end up taking her to the doctor next week and trying to see, what's going on with this rash. It's like a hive. It sort of comes and goes. It's not like there
she'll break
constantly.
Out, and it'll last about an hour,
and then it'll go away. And then she'll break out again, and we've been taking Benadryl for that. So that's about it, really. I just wanted to do an update video on the coronavirus and let y'all know that we're doing good. We're back to ourselves now.
And I never did run a fever. I got out of the car the other day, looked across the street at the courthouse, and they were checking temperatures of people before they went into the courthouse, and I thought, that's not 100% in everybody. Not everybody gets a fever, because I never got a fever.
Mm-hmm.
So people with fevers, that's just one of the symptoms. That's not.
And Maya really didn't run a fever either. She had 2 low-grade temps. That was it. But me,
she didn't even break 100 on any of her temps.
Well, at the doctor's office, she had 101.
Okay. But that was it. That was only.
I kept 101.
Yeah.
For 7 days,
she had to just pound the Tylenol and the ibuprofen.
Where it made me sick.
Just to battle the fevers, because every 6 hours the fever was coming back on.
Yeah.
And then it would take an hour and a half to 2 hours for that fever to come back down once she took the max dose of ibuprofen and Tylenol.
And that really bad temperature came on in the middle of the night, like at 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
Until 2:30, I was just struggling, trying to.
Yeah, it was scary.
So that's it.
All right. Well, I hope you find any of this information a little bit valuable. Maybe you experience some of these if you're dealing with COVID and you're watching this just by searching the internet, or if you're a family member, you at least know what we went through.
We drank tons of fluids. That's the key. Drank a lot of fluids, and we took tons of vitamins, from zinc to vitamin D to vitamin C to B12 to a multivitamin. We were just eating tons of vitamins.
And also, I want to say that we have one of the best neighborhoods you can live in. Every neighbor around us, all of our church family, everybody reached out. They ensured that we had food. Our next door neighbor made a run to the grocery store to get ibuprofen.
Yeah.
We were brought over several meals and desserts and
We really appreciate our community.
Pedialyte and popsicles. And, we were visited at our doorstep probably about 4 or 5 times a day during the worst of it all, and we really needed it. Usually, whenever I'm sick, I'm still able to get up and do for myself, but with the COVID, we weren't doing much.
Fatigue. You feel a lot of fatigue. You don't want to do anything.
I would sleep 8 hours at night and then get up, and an hour later be back on the couch asleep.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like raising my head. I didn't feel like moving.
I didn't have an appetite.
For 3 days, I didn't get off the couch other than go to the bathroom and go to bed.
I was like that for a week.
Yeah. You really battled it.
With my fevers, I just didn't want to do nothing. Once you get a fever and your body's achy and and you got the chills, it's just, you don't want to do nothing. So I'm glad I'm over that. I'm through that. I'm so glad to be on the other side of this.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm still dealing with a little bit of headache, pressure in my head, behind the eyes, and I'm still a little fatigued. Can't taste, can't smell. So I'm still going through, but most of it, I feel 95% recovered.
He's still out here in the shop working on this camper that we're setting on. So
yeah, but several days I didn't come out here at all.
That's true.
Other than to feed the cat
and the chickens.
and the chickens. That's right. All right. So thanks for watching.